Well, happy Monday morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Just a quick video we'll do this wonderful Monday morning. This is going to be a news update video. I am going to try and stay on top of these. I can do them before I go to work. So that is the plan. Uh, as many of you know, I am not part of the content creator program. I have not hit the milestones for that. That's fine. Completely understand. Um, but I can give you the news that I get filtered down to me. Uh, essentially secondhand. But let's just kind of talk about it here. If you're like me and you really don't pay attention, you'll get the little red dot for your news, and you'll go into news and then get out of it because you don't care to read it. But we do have some things coming up right now. As you know, we just finished the times 15 to 25% chance for certain champions over the weekend. But now, starting tomorrow, for Awakening Boost, which is so. I don't remember seeing this, by the way, on the 11th, and we're on the 14th already. So it's kind of weird that Raid does stuff like that. Well, they'll put the news out, but not release it, right? So obviously, this little notification was written on the 11th, but not put out on the 11th. It actually wasn't put out until this morning or late last night, depending on where you live. Um, let's go over here real quick. We have an Awakening Boost for specific rank from Soulstones. Here's the schedule starting tomorrow, October 15th, which is a Tuesday, and it will last to Friday, October 18th. They're doubling your chances of receiving 5 and 6-star Perfect Souls from Mortal Stones and 6-star Perfect Souls from Immortal Soul Stones. Note this boost applies to rank, not rarity. For some reason, they just won't do 5-star to 6-star Perfect Souls for Immortals. Kind of weird. Remember when that perfect soul lets you awaken your champions, blah, 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 number of stars, perfect soul, blah. You guys know how it goes. So, starting tomorrow, they will be boosting the chance for 5 and 6-star perfect souls, not rarity. So, just rank, essentially. So, if we go here and we're going to look at mortal and immortal, they are going to boost down here. So, this is now going to turn into 3% chance, and this will be 1.5% chance. And then Immortals, this will be a 12% chance to get a 6-star. Honestly, pretty good. I might put a little cashola on it. All right. As you see, we have the summoning portal going on right here. We have a new summoning pool. This is for Omega Whale Krakens. I did see somebody in the bragging channel in OC, and he had one pull and he got Odin, and that's going to happen. Okay. My advice is to honestly skip this. The epics are pretty decent. You have some good epics here, especially you got Stag Knight. Quargon's actually very good. Steel Skull's still really good. Deacon Armstrong, amazing. I ended up getting this chick, and I didn't get her, so she was brand new for me. Wearing on the Silken, and you got this weird dude, Malekith Bloodflock. Um, yeah, Bloodflock. I was like, am I having a stroke? You have Ilfrig, who's actually pretty decent. Curse City. Ugo is an MVP in Hydra and anywhere else, really, she's a part of. And then you have Old Hermit York, who's actually very good. You got Venomage, which Venomage is used in almost every rotation of Amius the Lunar Archon to place the heal reduction and to put poisons up and to help protect your team by taking less damage. You also have Canelia, she's very good. And then you have Create in the Blue, which a lot of people, which I was myself, using for Fire Knight Hard 10. I don't need him anymore because I am using Neldor. Um, you have Skytouch Shaman, who's really fallen out of the meta, and it's actually pretty sad. I think if they just remove this fear debuff from her, she'd probably be pretty okay. I don't know. She needs a little bit of a boy, I'm having a stroke. She needs a little bit of a rework. Um, you have Aox to Remember, another great epic champion. You have Ambassador Lethalin. This guy is pretty great, not gonna lie. He's used a lot in Curse City and a lot of the Force stages, obviously. And then we have Mordecai, who's a great HP burner, and you can use to advance yourself in Spider. Um, but yeah, we have Nekmo Thar here. Great. Kaja Larai, I don't have her, and I'm okay not having her. If I ever get her, cool. If not, she's a pretty solid support champion. Nothing too crazy. Grand Oak Podridge, I'm happy I have him. He was a great get for me. Armands, everybody knows Armands. You have Elva Autumnborn, which is the non-void version of Sify, which a lot of people call her, and I'd have to agree. And then you have Yastra Dream Song. She's great. I'm actually happy I went for her and I didn't skip her. Mighty Uko, another fusion here. Great. And then we have Pythion. who is another amazing champion, and believe it or not, is part of getting through the Sand Devil and the hard parts of Centranos, usually duo. And I can actually go show you here. He, I think, is in 3 out of the 4 or 5 rotations for this stage right here. As you can see, I used him with an HP burner here, but I also used him to get through 1 or 2 other rotations where I had to put him in what's that poison set? I think it's just poison. Toxic set to get through that. But yeah, and then really Odin. But if you actually notice something here, we have guaranteed champion, fusion, guaranteed champion, fusion, guaranteed champion, fusion, and then Odin. Okay. So really out of these legendaries, which are all very solid, I wouldn't be upset getting another copy of any one of these. But your big get is going to be the All-Father himself, Odin, right? And people love him. They say he's great. And I expect to run into a lot of him in this clan siege that is coming up, which, by the way, will be starting tomorrow, Tuesday. If you go over here, go to battle, and you go to your siege, we have 20 hours left for prep, and there we are. Can't go and show you the teams because wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can't show you our strategy here. And we'll go back to the news here. We also have drop fever events that are going to be happening here for Dragon's Lair, and this will start right now, today. Speed, 3 times chance to get speed, and then starting on Wednesday, you will have 3 times chance to get Savage from Fire Knight. Now I'm going to say this. It's going to be kind of controversial. Okay. I really don't see the point in farming Fire Knight anymore, honestly. Even for Savage, I don't care. Personally, I am getting by with just the lethal sets I'm putting together from the Forge from Dark Fae that you get on every 3rd rotation of Doom Tower. Again, for Dragon, speed really just isn't the thing anymore, right? You look at this, back in the day, you used to farm it for lifesteal, speed, and accuracy. Then they buffed Toxic, and then Stalwart got a buff. But Avenging's awful, Daze is awful, Frost is not good anymore either, since you get a better version of the Frost set through Doom Tower, through the Frost Spider right now. I'm going to tell you another thing that you're probably not going to agree with. Spider's Den is a complete obsolete dungeon. It is only there for you to farm silver. Now, fight with me in the comments if you will, because I'm bored, but I'm right. Accessories are the easiest thing to supplement a champion with for special sets that you want. And the big special sets that are going on is Protection and Stone Skin, but also Merciless, Slayer, and Supersonic, and now Pinpoint. See what I'm saying? So it's really not worth it to farm Spider unless you need silver. And that is the God's honest truth. That is 100%. You are not, only thing you're going to get out of here, and the only thing you should be keeping are banners that are mythic, that have a roll in speed. All right? Really is the only thing you should be saving out of here, all the way down from hard. So when I do Spider tournaments now, I don't care. It's strictly I'm going to 10, and then I think I use Thor, and he just knocks it out of the park still. It's just what it is. But yeah, a lot of obsolete stuff. Even for, Ice Golem, honestly not obsolete, because the 2 sets here, Cursed, Provoke actually, and Reflex are still 3 amazing sets, and they are all used in Hydra. Reflex can be replaced with Merciless, because Merciless essentially does the same thing. But there you are. But yeah, right now, if you are to farm and use your energy, the event dungeon is the place to be right now, because when it's done, Pinpoint's gone, and we won't know when we'll see it again. Let's go over here and we'll look at the Hydra FAQs. We all know that you asked for clarification about the balance changes coming to Hydra. And response, our community managers have gathered up some of the most frequent asked questions and passed them to our development team so you can get answers directly from them. We've compiled all their answers in a comprehensive Hydra balance update FAQ. Tap the details below to find out. And honestly, I'm not going to read through all this. You guys can just go, and yeah, they already covered this actually when I think they talked about it last week or something. But the big thing is Hydra, yes, Trunda is getting nerfed into the ground, and that is sadly what's going to happen. People were saying on the one video, you have a garbage take. This is, you're wrong. And, well, like I said to that guy, it's your opinion, man. I'm actually not wrong, believe it or not. I've been playing a lot of competitive games for a very long time, close on to 25 years. And I can tell you right now, this had to happen to Hydra. I don't agree with all the changes, like I said. I think taunt should still work against Hydra because it's kind of bullshit and it still helps you get to the turn limit and push the extra damage. But taunt not working and the devour counter speeding up and turns being reduced for total turns in the fight makes Hydra fights last less. So you're not spending so much time in it. They really are kind of fucking up where we're just spending too much time in game modes that we don't want to be in. And they need to figure out a better way to fix that, to be honest. Yeah, there you are. But yeah, and this is speaking from a guy who has the, I'll just go and show you right now. I have the team. I put up big numbers for Hydra, and I won't be able to do that anymore. If I go here and people are shitting on me, but it's like, dude, I have the team. And I had the 6-star pop up in the shop yesterday, and I've been waiting months for that. And I passed on it. It actually saved me resources. I don't have to go for it now. And the thing is, it's honestly going to be healthier for the game. It really will be. That's just the plain Jane, that's just the right of it. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. And again, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.